All right, good morning and welcome to the second day of this week theme. And our theme for this particular week has a different dimension today. So those people who are watching this video and coming for the first time, and if you have no idea what is this, how we do all those parts, just to tell you, this is a part of something which I call it as the dumb mastery. Okay, and dumb mastery has got 9 different dimensions of human life. That includes your health, wealth, fitness, relationship, and many other things. What you are going to watch here is only one part of it, which is called as idea mastery. Idea mastery is a very old, very old, I don't know, thousand plus years old technique, which was typically used by some of the, this is a very basic part of the Gurukul systems where a lot of different dimensions were used. In the olden days, there were no separate entity. Everyone used to learn everything by their own enlightenment. There was hardly any scripts, hardly any books out there. They used to write all these points. Okay. So how did these people learn so many things? How did people learn the universe, the different kind of things? Was using this small technique. This is a part of the technique which I would rather say it is a very initial part of the meditative techniques. So here we don't give you any kind of meditations, breathing hacks, yogic stuff, any kind of those kind of spiritual awakening stuff. But what we tell you is we tell you a particular keyword and we give you certain things around it. And looking at that keyword, you can go to any of your past dimensions in less than a second. Okay. Would you like to experience that right now? I can show it to you. Okay, I can just show it to you right now. Okay. You can just do that and you can go back to your past and again you can come back. So why I'm sharing you this? For example, if I ask you the last festival that you attended in the last year and the food that you ate, you will all have some story. Yes or no? Something, correct? And if I ask you who are the people around, which was the location, now you will see that thought has got different dimensions of texture, color, place, location, smell, and touch, and many other things, right? So these are some kind of ways which you can do. We use some of the techniques in closing deals. They're very detailed. That's why we select very selective people. So some of the people who learn about all these things, they are in a different dimensions of learning. So just to give you an insight of how this works, idea mastery is the first point to get your ideas correct. I strongly feel whenever you are threatened or frightened or scared, all these things happens because you lack an idea. You lack what is going on. So it typically belongs to our ignorance. So today in this session, you are going to learn stuff out there. So today the topic that we have is called as green living. So yesterday we spoke about green living and we asked people list down 10 eco-friendly lifestyle changes and people started writing a lot of things. Today what we are going to do, that was called as ideation. Yesterday what we did was ideation. Today, what we are going to do is called as evaluation. Okay, evaluation here that out of so many ideas, we will pick one idea and we'll put 10 reasons to it. Okay, we'll put 10 reasons to it. So just to give you an idea, how did it all look like? So yesterday we asked people, can you give me 10 eco-friendly lifestyles? And everyone participated out there, right? And just to give me one sec. Yeah. So many people have participated here, and this was the kind of a result. Okay, this was the result. I said the topic was give me 10 different ideas of eco-friendly way of lifestyle. So someone said use electric, someone said bamboo house, ultra-modern container, utilizing green energy, plant-based soap and dishes, getting using of more instead of car, use some bicycles or something like that. So out of all these things, I want you to select anything one. Okay, anything one. Okay, anything, whatever your things are there. Okay, and I would like to give it to you in a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the link in a minute. So people who are watching this on YouTube or other places, wherever you are watching this recording, Please understand, this is a doing activity. It is not a learning activity. You will learn only 5%, but when you do, you will learn more than 70%, right? Not 70%, but at least like 40 to 50%. All right. So this is the form. So please take this form. And now today, what you need to do is in this form, okay, I want you to write down, here, your select one of the eco-friendly way of lifestyle. It can be anything. It can be like, building a mud house or whatever the things. It can be anything from here, anything from here. So making coconut milk at home using grated powder and as a face scrub. Okay, so using some organic stuff. It can be anything. So select one. Okay, this is the place where we are going to write down all this. Only one point. Okay, what is that one thing you have selected? And now give 10 reasons to it. So there are 10 reasons. So just in the same place, you give 10 reasons, how much ever you can do. Okay, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to do this. Okay, and as I'm talking to you, you have to do this in the next 2 minutes only. Don't write long sentences. You're given 2 minutes. I have to pressurize your brain and give a reason for selecting that thing. It can be anything, right? So yesterday I gave the example that I use a couple of organic stuff. Okay, I don't know where I kept it. So I use some pen, paper, pencil, and all those things which are typically made of organic stuff, paper, recycled paper. I use them because one more thing is recently from notebooks I have changed into this, and this gives me I can have unlimited pages inside this, so I can keep on writing and all. This is another way, or I've just changed my lifestyle. So I want you guys to write down, why I'm doing this, because it saves a lot of paper wastage, recycling, reduces carbon footprint. These are my reasons. I want you to give your 10 reasons. Go. And as I'm talking to you, I want you to also listen to me simultaneously. So this is called as a positive noise. So when you listen to me simultaneously and you are doing your work, that kind of a time when your mind is go, do it. As I'm talking to you, I want you to do it. Okay. Simultaneously write down your purposes. So this positive noise is also something which is very important for you. This is a normal person will not be able to do this. A normal person will get distracted, deviated, deflected, and multiple other things. But only when you are super focused, ultra focused, we call it as. And that's the time you will be able to see yourself in a flow stage. So today I thought of also in the noise, I call it as the positive noise. I thought of giving you certain dimensions of learning as well. So I want you to do your task, write down your purposes, and also do this. As I said, this is a trick. Okay, you'll be listening to me, but you will be answering a different question. Okay, I'm actually using your brain. I'm dividing it into two parts. One has to do their homework, and the other thing has to listen to me. I will also simultaneously give you that in your communication, what are the 7 C's are required. Okay, so when you are communicating, which I call it as the second most important skill in your life. Okay, this is something which typically we don't learn directly from our educational institutions. We learn it from our culture. We learn it from our house. We learn it from our parents. And these are the 7 C's that I would like to share with you. The first one is called as clarity. Clarity in messaging. If you know about clarity, it works amazing. Okay, as I'm talking to you guys, I want you to finish your 10 purposes to your idea. First, you identify one idea, and then you add 10 different reasons for that. Okay. I'm just reminding you because your mind might get volatile on both the sides. The second C is called correct. Okay. So when I'm talking about correctness, I want you to understand that there are messages that has to be connected with the right information, right data, right purpose, and the right action towards it. So that is called as correctness of messages. Right, go. Fill up your forms. Fill up your forms as I'm talking to you. This is a positive noise. Your brain is now getting tricked between should I record this also or that also, and that's the time you will have a tough chance. Okay, this is an experience I want to give it to you for a lifetime. Positive noise. Okay, and you are going to write down the reasons for selecting that one eco-friendly lifestyle. You have to give 10 reasons. That's your task. And now what I'm going to talk to you is about the third C of communication, okay, that is called as complete. Okay, the message needs to be complete. It cannot be an half-hearted message. It cannot be just left in between. It must include all the relevant informations and many other things, whatever is required for it. That's called as completion of communications. The fourth one is called as concretized. Concretized means all the facts, figures should be clearly mentioned in your communication messages, whether it is statistics, whether it is a visual thing or auditory thing, or it is presented in front, or it is something, just thought over there, but your concreteness has to be there. The next one is called as concise. So concise means avoiding lengthy sentences, trying to convey the subject matter to the with the least possible words. So when you look at my newsletters, you will be able to see. Okay, if you guys are watching in this YouTube and you are able to see that there are people who are struggling to do that. Okay, so they are using their brain to manage two things. They are listening to me also, and I'm giving some very powerful informations, and they're also trying to do. And if you are sitting and learning this, I'm sorry, you will not be able to learn this. You will only get only what I'm talking. But you need to be involved into doing this. So simultaneously, this is the another part that I would like to tell you, being concise in your communication, the short and sweetest one. So if you have not registered to my newsletters, please write down in the chat called newsletters, and I can definitely help you to connect with that. I write all my newsletters with my hand. I don't use any kind of artificial intelligence, chat GPT, or any other algorithms out there. Yes, I do use them for research, but yeah, I do use a lot of them for doing my research and business strategies and other things. I do consult a lot of people also for helping growing their company using this AI tools and many other things. So that brings me to the why I talked about the newsletters is in the newsletters, you will see a particular fashion I write. I usually write in a short, very precise, point-wise letters. So that brings me to the sixth one. It's called as consideration. Your sender, whoever is receiving your communication, you have to make sure that you are creating those kind of areas where you get the reply also back. They're considering, your options and opinions. Okay, you need to when you communicate, it is a two-way communication. It is not a one-time or one-way communications. So with that, I'll give you around last around 10 seconds to fill up your forms. Yeah, you are doing two things simultaneously. Fill up your forms and press the submit button. Go, go, go. Press the submit button before I tell you the last part. Last part of the 7 C's. All right. So here we go. Okay, press your submit button quickly. Press your submit button quickly. And let me see how many of you guys have done this. Today, I just made it a little difficult for you guys. Right? Awesome. We can see only 2 people out of few people who have joined today, right? And let's see. All right, good. Even if you can do around 2 points or 3 points also, it is more than important. It's great. Right. So the last part of the 7 C's are called as being courteous. So courteous means the message should not be biased and must show respect to the recipient. Okay, so these are the 7 C's, just to accumulate all the pointers. Your message should be having a clarity. It should be correct. It should be complete. It should be concrete. It should be having the considerations and courteous, concise, right? Courteous and concise. So these are the 7 C's of communications. By the way, if you want to learn about the highest level of copywriting that I have used from last 20 years, I have separately created something called as Copywriters Club, where this has been designed at an international, standard of some of the best copywriting and systems and processes that has been designed ever. And I've clubbed this. Yes, I would also like to share the proud mentor that I had for this. His name is Dan Kennedy. And I've been learning all these things from quite some time, almost like 10 years plus. And I've been into this industry. Anyways, now coming to today's session. Okay, I think time is up. I have given enough time for people to think today. Yeah. So I'll just show you. Just one second. Yeah. We've got a few answers. So these are the reasons. Eco-friendly use of biodegradable bags. Okay, good. This person talks about plastic. complete ban of plastic. I think both are the same. Mud house, eco-friendly choice, no to plastic water bottles. I think everyone is talking about plastic. Pollution is not only plastic. Pollution can be anything, right? If you want to talk about pollution, less pollution of. So the reasons are less pollution. So I think let's talk about this. Less pollution of land and water can save animals, avoiding eating them. Plastic bags. True, absolutely, I agree with you. Can decrease toxic waste. Easy biodegradable soil and biodegradable bags. Okay, non-biodegradable. Okay, good. Collected as a waste. Okay, burning causes air pollution. Bad for gut if it gets. I think both of you guys have shared the same thing. Land fertilizations gets abrupt. Yes. One of the most common garbage in sea pollution. Yes. Most common garbage on land. Yes. Mud house economic. We can do it shortly. Okay, good. I think that's a very good way. Okay. Plastic causes a lot of pollution, littering, not healthy, carcinogenic, carries bacteria for bad stomachs. I'm not sure about this. Okay, plastic does not carry bacteria, right? All right, so I think a lot of you guys have given some purpose. Now, whatever the ideas you have done, now how many of you guys are able to see that the idea has become more prominent? Okay, it has become more strong, and you are feeling that energy. I should do something for this. Hello, are you feeling that? What happened? Idea. Always remember, they call it as emotion, emotional motion, right? So there is a motion to it. So now you are putting that emotion to it. Idea plus purpose gives you an emotion, a charge. Your hormone starts to work in a different dimensions. I usually don't talk about that. We have got various kind of hormones. We have got some hormones that make you feel happy. Usually called dopamine. We have got some stress hormones. Similarly, there is another hormone which makes you happy when you see other people being happy, when you do something, when you take more responsibility and ownership. This particular hormone I usually don't teach here. I can just only tell you this is lethal. This is lethal. If you use particular kind of a word in particular ways, you can technically control the entire psychology of this guy. How many of you guys have seen Hitler and other people like Subhash Chandra Bose, Mother Teresa? They are fantastic orators. They can move a lot of people. Yes or no? Mass closing. Okay, how did they do this? Look at Subhash Chandra Bose. I think the best closer of the world. I don't know what he spoke in Singapore and Japan. People started from their house. They came to a second nation to fight a third nation with their lives. Hello. They came from their house to fight for somebody else's house to kick out somebody else from them. Absolutely no. Just imagine the way the communication has gone. So communication is super, super, super powerful. And I gave you the 7 C's of communication also simultaneously today. So when you see that the idea and the purpose is getting together, only then you can get the emotion, the feeling, that connectness, and that gives you a little bit of a threshold energy. In our day-to-day business also, the same thing happens. People, they are randomly looking at this. So there is a very, very beautiful marketing, thought that has been shared. They said your mind has a lot of distractions, and the distractions are like sugarcane. Hello? Yeah, the distractions are like sugarcane. There's a lot of sugarcane, right? Yes or no? But there is something called as a brand. What is a brand? A brand is like a bull. The bull comes and destroys all the sugarcane. Now, in your mind, there is nothing other than just the bull. Did you get my point? So why I'm sharing you this? Because when you look at a brand, the brand has an idea and the brand also has a purpose. So when Rolex watch introduced, they wanted to create this brand separately. So what they did is they actually put the watch to a lady. She was supposed to swim the English Channel, and they captured the entire thing. That poor lady, definitely she was on the other side, but the entire focus went into that watch. The watch became a sensation for the athlete. The same thing with Nike. The same thing with probably many other such kind of brands. So they put an idea, they put a purpose. For example, Red Bull, that is like energy and power and risk-taking thing, guts, adrenaline, Josh. It is all connected to that. So idea plus purpose plus emotion gives you that energy to start certain things. So when you come tomorrow, Tomorrow I will show you. This is called as materialization or actualizations. An idea without a blueprint is a bullshit. Okay, an idea, to get into that concrete stage, to get that idea executed, you need a blueprint. You need something to do with pen and paper. You need some kind of a list, quality check. You need prioritizations and many other things. That is called actualizations to materialization. This is the first phase where now your idea is taking some kind of a form before you can go. So on Thursday, I'm going to show you how to do the monetization of any idea can be monetized if you learn about these techniques. People, they have a problem of earning money. Listen to this, my dear friends. You don't have a problem of earning money. You have a problem to become worthy of making money. Did you get my point? It is not about making money. It is about being worthy of making money. So how do you become worthy? You will become worthy only when your ideas are fulfilling somebody's dream, desire, aspirations, or giving a relief to their pain, problems, and issues. There is no other way. There is no other way. And if you can do it by yourself, you are in level 1. You can do it for a lot of people, level 2. You can do with lot of people, helping lot of people, then you are creating a mass exponential growth of money. So how does this work? We'll talk this on Thursday. So with that, our session is typically over right now. I would like the participants to write down their names and share their views about today's session. I have been speaking for continuously 26.5 minutes, and I can keep on going this because this is what is happening is my mind. I have been practicing this from the last many years. Many years. We have done typically more than 3,000 to 5,000 days, I guess, and which is like recorded, but I've been practicing this from last around 10 to 20 years. So who am I and all those things? That is not important. I'm more required to talk to you, getting you as a result. If you get result, I will get my brand. So if you are watching this anywhere of this world, and if you want to get connected to this group of crazy people, exactly at 7 o'clock to 7:30, Monday to Thursday, this is called as dumb mastery. You are just understanding only one dimension, and this dimension is called as idea mastery. We have got many other things. That something starts at morning around 5 o'clock. There is something which happens at on Friday at night 8 o'clock. Here you will learn how to read a person. Yeah, every Friday we have got certain things which is happening. Then you have got something called power pitch presentations. If you are somebody who wants to start a business, you want to pitch, and you want to learn about how to pitching and all those things, there is something there. We have got another thing which is called as law of conformity, where we have got monthly meetings and many other things. So I don't want to dispel all these things. You need to do one thing. If you need to learn swimming, you have to get inside the water. You cannot learn swimming inside a class. Impossible. So with that, let me hand over the mic to the first person. Go ahead, buddy. All right. So the first person, please go. You can share your ideas. 30 seconds, over to you. You can unmute. Go ahead.
Dada, good morning. Good morning, coach. Dada, I think today I experienced a different thing like positive noise. Like you said, you were talking for the last 26 minutes continuously. So mind, like you said, my mind was continuously, listening to you uh, again. It was trying to complete the task. So that was a very unique thing. But I could again generate 5 6 points and write it down. But it's very difficult to start in the beginning when you're like you're speaking, and again the mind is like double minded kind of thing. So it's a very positive thing I noticed today. Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Nice. Good. Only when you do, you will experience. You cannot experience things by reading a book. I'm sorry. You cannot experience. That is a different thing. You cannot, unless and until you have touched certain things, which is hot, cold, and all these things. I cannot say it is 20 degrees centigrade. Feel it. There should be something to measure that. All right, next person, please, quickly.
Yes, around today's session, it's good to
Please be louder.
like this.
Please
Yes,
be louder.
Dada.
Please be strong. Please stand up straight. Have the power pose. Keep the camera in your eye level. You are ready. Ready for the world. And you are a doctor. You
Yeah,
have to be
actually,
ready.
I don't have charging in my mobile, so
That
I
doesn't
put
matter.
charging and I
Excuse? Is it
stand
an
here.
excuse? Is it a reason?
No,
We don't
no.
have that. Good.
Yes, Dada. Today's topic is give in the early morning. It's give some mind work to the brain. So we will think about eco-friendly, but always when the topic came, only we will think about one or two points. But today along with listening what you are talking, doing that thing is somewhat little difficult, but getting more points is what how brain is working. That's what I realized. It's very great.
Great. So what we did in that, the idea mastery session is we tried to make your mind more focused without you knowing that that is a kind of a focus. What is focus? Focus is subtraction of 99% and attention of only 1%. So
Yeah.
what is more important? I was telling you, look at this. So I was actually guiding your brain to only one task, one task, one task, even though the other thing was more important, more valuable. You like that. I want to give you all these things. In your life, you will get always like this. You have a focus, but you will always get. So I've seen this people happening in a supermarket. You go to buy one thing, but really they will make you go all the way. How many of you guys know that in a supermarket, the essential elements like atta, flour, sugar, and all those things, they are kept in the long. That is what you need. That is what you need to buy. But they will make you through all nonsense and ultimately go there. Right? So that's how it is. Your brain should be there. And what you do is when you come out of it, again, you come through all the things and you probably buy around 20 things which you don't need. Might be you have not purchased the main thing also. And that is what is business. That is what they are doing. Yeah. So when you are focused, then what will happen? People like me don't want, I'll tell you one thing. If you love shopping, don't come with me. I will go there. I'll pick up the things. I'll pay the bill. I know the price. I'll come out. People don't like to enjoy shopping with me. I don't sit there and watch it. Everything is pre-calculated. I don't want to take time. Good. Next person.
Good morning, sir.
Good one. Go ahead.
Great session, sir. The thing I love in this session is that idea without a blueprint is scrap bullshit. Because हमें हैबिट है सर स्टार्टिंग से विदाउट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के एक आइडिया को हम थ्रो आउट कर देते हैं एंड देन उस पर काम नहीं करते हैं सो इट्स ग्रेट सर आइडिया विदाउट blueprint.
There is a funny thing. They said 99% of the people can give you an idea. Only 1% people can execute and implement that idea. Yes, that is the truth. Good, great. Yeah. Next person, please.
Yeah, it's like having food every day. So even though we have the same food, but we want variety, we want practice, like the other said. So unless you prepare every day, you don't become better at it, right? So what I've seen is that like over a period of almost like 2 years, my thinking has naturally gone to that level where, oh, okay, how can I get ideas which are serving people? And at the same time, there is also an area where we can monetize. So earlier I was not like this. I was not looking at monetizing. I was looking at serving, no doubt. But now it is combined. Serving, what is the need that I'm achieving for the people to whom I'm working? And it is phenomenal. The structure is phenomenal, like Virendra found out. So it's beautiful. And the structure has been going for more than 10, 15 years with Amit. I've been fortunate to join with him for the last 2 years, maybe 2.5, I guess. So,
All right.
phenomenal opening. Thank you.
All right. So people who are watching this anywhere or probably have hacked into this video or you have got it from somebody or someone has shared with you. First of all, thank that fellow and thank your good luck. If you want to connect with us, because we do a lot of things, and I'm purely a person who does only with business. If you have a problem of generating business ideas, business leads, nurturing the leads, closing the deals, and what to do with your clients, these are the 5 elements I work with. And if at any point of time, if you feel that there's an area where you are stuck, please write to office@dramitnath.in. The links will be there in the description somewhere. I will see you tomorrow, the same time. Tomorrow we will be doing the same thing, but we'll put it more in a blueprint structure. Tomorrow is more of actualization and materialization. So with that, I'll pause today's session. I'll see you tomorrow again in the same time. Don't forget to chime in. This is the only one session that we're going to do exactly at 7 o'clock to 7:30. Half an hour of your life. Subhash Chandra Bose said, give me your blood, I'm going to give you freedom. I'm telling you, give me your attention and commitment. I'm going to give you a lifestyle back. With that, I'll pause today's session. Bye-bye. Take care and have a great, fantastic business today.